Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Do what you can, with what you have, where you are." This wisdom hails from a man of great stature, a man who served as the 26th President of the United States, a man who was a soldier, author, and naturalist. Roosevelt's words, potent and clear, echo down the corridors of time to us today. This quote is a call to action. It's an invitation to look within and around us, to recognize our abilities, our resources, and our environment. It's a potent reminder that we are not helpless, that we are not mere observers of our lives, but active participants. It suggests that we, each of us, have the capacity to make a difference, to influence our world, no matter how big or small that world might be. This quote serves as a reminder that we all have the potential to make the best of our current circumstances. Consider the story of a young man named Sam. Sam was born in an era of uncertainty, in a home that knew more of poverty than prosperity. But Sam, he was different. From a young age, he showcased a spark, a glimmer of something extraordinary, something that refused to be dimmed by the harsh realities of his circumstances. His story wasn't one of overnight success or a stroke of luck. No, his story was one of relentless determination, unyielding resilience, and an unwavering belief in his capabilities. He didn't have much in terms of resources, but he had something far more valuable: his intelligence and a burning desire to rise above his circumstances. Sam was not born with a silver spoon, nor did he have the backing of a prestigious name. But he had a mind that was sharp as a tack and a heart full of courage. His journey from a young lad with dreams too big for his small world to a successful entrepreneur is a testament to his indomitable spirit. Sam's world was small, but his dreams weren't. He realized early on that he was not defined by his circumstances, but by his response to them. He didn't have much, but he made the most of what he had. He started small, taking on odd jobs, saving every penny, learning from every experience. He used his intelligence to find opportunities where others saw obstacles, and his determination to turn those opportunities into stepping stones towards success. His journey was long, filled with trials and tribulations, but he persisted. He worked tirelessly, never losing sight of his goal. And one day, he found himself standing at the helm of his own successful enterprise, a testament to his hard work, his determination, and his belief in himself. Sam didn't let his humble beginnings define his end. He didn't let his lack of resources deter him from his path. Instead, he used what he had, did what he could, and built his empire right there where he was. Sam embodies Roosevelt's quote, proving that success is possible no matter your beginning. Perseverance, the will to keep going despite the odds, is a powerful tool. Let's delve into the story of Sam. A testament to the power of perseverance, Sam was not born with a silver spoon in his mouth, nor was he blessed with extraordinary talents. But what set him apart was his resilience, his unwavering resolve to push past obstacles and never give up. Picture a young boy yearning for education but bound by the shackles of poverty. Sam could have succumbed to his circumstances, but he chose not to. He decided to fight, to strive, to persevere. He worked odd jobs during the day, studied under streetlights at night, and fought with every ounce of his being to change his destiny. That's the power of perseverance. It's not about having the best of everything, it's about making the best of everything you have. It's about facing adversity head-on with a spirit that says, "I won't be defeated." It's about the grit that keeps you moving forward, even when the road ahead is steep and rocky. Perseverance is also about resilience, the capacity to recover quickly from difficulties. When life knocked Sam down, he got up, dusted himself off, and marched on. He didn't allow failure to define him. Instead, he learned from his mistakes, grew stronger, and emerged more determined. Perseverance is like a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And just like a muscle, it needs to be exercised regularly. It's not something that comes naturally to us, but it's definitely something we can cultivate. In the grand scheme of life, it's not the swift nor the strong that always win the race, but those who never give up. Embrace the power of perseverance. Welcome challenges as opportunities to grow. Understand that struggle is a part of the journey, and it's through these struggles that we learn the most valuable lessons. Remember Sam's story. Remember his resilience, his grit. He is a living example that perseverance does pay off. He did what he could, with what he had, where he was. Perseverance allows us to do what we can with what we have, where we are. Resources, no matter how scarce, are opportunities waiting to be utilized. At the heart of every tale of triumph, be it Sam's or countless others, lies the effective utilization of resources. Imagine a shipwrecked sailor stranded on a deserted island. The sailor might initially despair at the lack of food, shelter and company. But on closer inspection, the island offers an abundance of resources. The trees provide wood for shelter and fire, the ocean teems with fish for sustenance, and the solitude offers time for reflection and growth. What seemed like a hopeless situation transforms into a survival story through the efficient and creative use of resources. Likewise, in our everyday lives, we often overlook the resources we have at our disposal. Time, for instance, is a resource we all possess in equal measure, yet its value is frequently underestimated. Every moment spent procrastinating is a moment lost. Every moment invested in learning, on the other hand, brings us a step closer to our goals. Our skills and talents, too, are invaluable resources. Whether it's a knack for storytelling, an eye for design, or a talent for cooking, these abilities can be honed and utilized to create opportunities. Remember, it was Sam's grit and determination, skills as valuable as any, that fueled his journey to triumph. But resources are not just about what we have within us. They're also about what we have around us. Our networks, our community, and our environment all are resources that can propel us forward. It's about leveraging these connections, learning from others' experiences, and drawing inspiration from the world around us. Embracing resources also means accepting help when it's offered. There's no shame in accepting a helping hand. It's a resource that can lighten our load and accelerate our progress. So let's not underestimate the value of the resources we have at our disposal. Let's use them wisely, creatively, and efficiently. After all, it's not about having the most resources, it's about making the most of what we have. We all have resources at our disposal. It's about recognizing and utilizing them effectively. The present moment is all we truly have. In our ceaseless race against time, we often overlook this simple truth. We're either shackled by the past or anxiously chasing the future. But the reality is that the only tangible, the only real part of time is the present. This very moment, the words you are hearing, the breath you are taking, this is your reality. And it is within this reality that we must learn to thrive. The past is a teacher, yes, but it's a closed book. The future is a canvas, yet it's blank and uncertain. The present, however, is a vibrant painting, a living, breathing entity. It's the only place where we can truly act, truly change, truly live. By focusing on the now, we give ourselves a profound gift. We grant ourselves the ability to fully engage with our current situation, to see it for what it is, not what it was or could be. This clarity is priceless. It allows us to understand our circumstances, to recognize our resources, and to gauge our potential. So how do we make the most of the present? By embracing it, by acknowledging that this moment, with all its imperfections and challenges, is our reality, and it is within this reality that we can make a difference. We can choose to fret over what we lack, or we can focus on what we have. We can choose to lament about where we aren't, or we can appreciate where we are. We can choose to pine for what we can't do, or we can celebrate what we can. Each moment offers us a choice to dwell in the past, worry about the future, or engage with the present. And it's this engagement, this immersion in the now, that enables us to make the most of our lives. So remember, the present is not just a point in time, it's a space for action, a platform for change, a stage for life. And it's on this stage that we must perform with all our might, with all our heart. Doing what we can with what we have, where we are, starts with embracing the present. So, what does Roosevelt's quote really mean for us today? As we've journeyed together through these tales and truths, the essence of the message comes to light. It's about harnessing the power of perseverance, that indomitable force that pushes us to keep going, to rise above adversity, no matter how insurmountable it may seem. This message also emphasizes the value of resources. It's not about what we lack, but what we possess. It's about recognizing our abilities, the tools at our disposal, and utilizing them to their full potential. But perhaps most importantly, it's about focusing on the present. Being fully engaged in the now, not being held hostage by the past or anxious about the future. It's about making the most of the current moment, the current situation. Each of us has the power to make the most of our situation, right here, right now. It all starts with a decision to do what you can, with what you have, where you are.